What do? Good morning, Elmonica engineers. It is I, Mr. Nelson, your student manager, and I'm coming live from outside your school. That's right, this April assembly, we are coming to you from school. We're gonna welcome some of you guys back. We're gonna continue to see some of you guys online, but boy, we have a jam-packed assembly. Come on, engineers, let's roll out.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Miss St. Amand. Thanks, Miss Glozier. I'm feeling awfully patriotic with that Pledge of Allegiance. Now, engineers, we're going to do our exercise of the week and our music activity of the week, or month, or wherever we're at. All right, take it away, Mr. Gandy and Miss Heatherly.
Hey everyone, it's time for another exercise of the week. Now, pause the video right here because you're gonna wanna take a screenshot of this. Awesome. We are gonna talk about a spring brain break that you can do anytime during the school day, over spring break. You can even do it when it's not springtime. Here's how it works. We're gonna spell the word spring with our exercises. So what's an exercise that starts with the letter S? Squats, of course. For P, we'll do push-ups. For R, we'll run in place. For I, we'll do inchworms. And for N, we'll do something called negative push-ups, which is where you just go down really slow and then push yourself back up, and you can use your knees on those negative push-ups also. And then for G, the exercise is glute bridge. Now you can do this in any format you want. You can do 30 seconds for each exercise, which would be a total of 3 minutes. Or if you're feeling really crazy, you can do 1 minute for each exercise, which would be a total of 6 minutes. That doesn't sound like a lot of time, and you're right. It's super quick, which is what's awesome about this workout. Have a great spring, everyone.
Hi, Elmonica Elementary, Mrs. Heatherly here. I thought we would change it up from our usual percussion to a dance this month. It is Women's History Month, and I'm a music teacher, so we're gonna kind of combine those two. Here's a dance for you to try at home. And the song is called Women Are History Makers, right here. It's by Miss Jessica, and the moves to the chorus go like this. Arms go up toward the ceiling. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Then you kind of do a crisscross move. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers, groundbreakers. It's time to recognize. Those 4 moves and a little change at the end from here to here are the moves to the chorus. When you get to the verses, you can listen to the important educational information about women in history. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you next time.
Enjoy the video. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers, groundbreakers. Time to recognize. Time to recognize. Okay, I have a word for you. Suffrage, S-U-F-F-R-A-G-E, means the right to vote. Hundreds of years in our country, women were told no, and that they should stay silent when it came to how our country was run. Not until 1920 did they change the Constitution. Sojourner Truth and Susan B. Anthony, yes to women's rights and no to slavery. All of the suffragettes were an example of bravery. For years they organized, their power grew and grew, and women got that right to vote. So you know it's true that women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers, groundbreakers. Time to recognize. time to recognize. Okay, here's another word. Equal, E-Q-U-A-L, as great as, to the same degree. Ruth Bader Ginsburg fought for gender equality. This amazing lawyer was a justice on the Court Supreme with a really cool nickname, the Notorious RBG. Women all around us to support civil liberties see what's out of balance in our laws and our communities. Then they jump into action and use their words to create unity. Their passion stirs inside, all can rejoice. The greatest tool of a woman is her voice. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, time to recognize. Time to recognize. All right, check this one. Global, G-L-O-B-A-L, means the world entirely. Women all around the globe are also making history. Like Greta Thunberg, who is Swedish and at age 15 made the world see that we have to keep our Earth healthy. Keep on learning their names, one thing is a guarantee. Women near and far and everywhere are making history. And they inspire us to become all that we can be. It feels so good to shout it out. There is no doubt that women are what? Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, time to recognize. Time to recognize. All right, one more. Vital, V-I-T-A-L, means necessary in our lives. Without women, there'd be no you or me. They're why we're alive. Moms, grandmas, guardians, aunts, sisters, cousins, friends too. Shout out to all the great women all around you. They could be scientists, farmers, CEOs, architects, bankers, technicians, teachers, artists, doctors, nurses, engineers, coders, politicians. Let your gratitude for all they do. Great women of the world, we thank you. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, yeah. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, time to recognize. Now we recognize.
Mrs. DeGandy, Mrs. Heatherly, those were awesome. I'm feeling buff already. And that tune was mighty catchy. All right, engineers, we're switching gears. I'm going to send it over to Mrs. Hastings and Mrs. Kenyon for our word of the month.
Hello, Elmonica engineers. It's Mrs. Kenyon and Mrs. Hastings, and we're here to tell you about our word of the month. And that is responsibility. Responsibility is doing the things you're supposed to do and accepting the results of your actions. Whether you are returning to Elmonica for in-person learning or remaining online in CDL, there are many ways you can continue to show responsibility in school. Elmonica students can do this by
keeping your materials organized and close to your workspace.
Practicing independence by being on time for in-person school and for your online Zoom meetings. Remember, you can set alarms for Zoom so you can be on time.
You can also practice social distancing by remaining 6 feet away from others and wearing a mask at all times at Elmonica.
Speaking up for yourself and others when you notice something is wrong or someone needs help. If you need help with schoolwork, you can ask an adult who can help. You could ask a teacher, your family, or a friend. When you notice that someone is being treated unfair, speak up and get help.
It is now time for a read aloud, and it's actually our very own Mrs. Kenyon. She's going to read this book, Speak Up, for you, and it has amazing examples of kids speaking up and showing responsibility.
Speak Up, written by Miranda Paul, illustrated by Ebony Glenn. There are times we should be quiet. There are days for letting go. But when matters seem important, speak up, let others know. With so many ways to speak up, like a sign, a smile, a shout, if we could make things better, why not let our words come out? When you're being introduced and they get your name all wrong, speak up, say your name. You are you and you belong. When someone spreads a rumor and you're sure it isn't true, speak up, state the facts. Truth can open up our view. When a rule just isn't fair or has gotten much too old, speak up, work for change. Justice comes when we are bold. When a person wounds another with their words or with their fists, speak up, be an ally. Safety comes when we persist. If you see someone who's lonely or they're having a bad day, speak up, share a moment. Kindness goes a long, long way. When you make a small mistake, even if you didn't know, speak up, say you're sorry, learn to listen, learn to grow. When you have a special day, or you're given something neat, speak up, shout your thanks. Gratitude makes life so sweet. When you're sad or packed with feelings and the world seems dark and gray, speak up, ask for help. Friendship chases clouds away. When trees and creatures suffer from our quick and careless choices, speak up, rally others. Nature needs our mindful voices. When you know a scary secret about someone getting hurt, speak up, tell a grown-up. Courage sometimes means you blurt. When the group is taking one path, but you know it's not the way, speak up, change directions. Leaders don't always obey. When some people speak up loudly and your words might whisper quiet, one voice can make a difference. So don't hesitate. Go try it.
Can I get a drum roll, please? That's right. It's time for our Golden Month Awards. Take it away, Specialist.
Hello, Elmonica engineers. So this month's Golden Award for my PE classes goes to Miss Sava. So my classes, we've been talking about a growth mindset. And if something gets hard, you don't quit. If you're tired, you can keep going, knowing that you'll get stronger. You'll work on your cardio, your muscles, all that good stuff. And Miss Sava's class really showed amazing growth mindset this week. Lots of other examples in my other classes too. But good job, Miss Sava. Keep up the good work, and I hope to see you soon.
The Golden Award for Mrs. DeGandy's PE class for this month goes to Mrs. Bayless. Nice job, Mrs. Bayless's class. One of the things I love about our PE time together is that not only do you work hard at the exercises, but you have so much fun while exercising. Every time we do an activity, you make it so much more fun for your classmates and for me. Keep up the great work.
Hello, everyone. The winner of the Golden Book Award for this month is Miss Cho's class. They have been doing their job in library the whole entire month. They have been working extra hard and have been so improving month to month. And this is very exciting, and congratulations to them. Bye.
Hi, Mrs. Heatherly here to present this month's Golden Award for me. I chose a class who has been working so hard on responsibility and turning in their assignments and showing up to class on time and participating in every single thing. That means trying all the time. I'm very proud of this class. They've been working really hard to reach a goal of 100% attendance, and they finally made that for 2021. We have one on the records, and I'm looking forward to more. Congratulations this month to Mrs. Hauer's 4th grade class. Congratulations.
Last but not least, we've got some special clips to share with you before we end our assembly. Take it away, Miss Amy and Mr. Gandy.
Hi, Elmonica students. Miss Amy here to explain about the BIPOC Affinity Club, or as we like to call it, the Elmonica Social Justice Club. BIPOC stands for Black, Indigenous, People of Color. Students here have asked for a safe space to help understand the unfair treatment of people of color around the world. So they started this affinity club. Right now, only 5th graders can participate, but 4th graders, you'll be invited in late April. 5th graders, just so you know, we meet every Friday from 2:40 to 3:15 on Zoom. Your teacher can share the link with you. I hope to see you there. Bye!